Hello, third and fourth grade. Are you ready for social studies? Last week, you finished chapter 4 by taking a test. Good job. You all did pretty well. This week, we're going to start chapter 5, and it's about the War of 1812 and national growth. And while you turn into your books to page 102 and 103, I'm going to read the little introduction here in my teacher manual about what this section's about. Exactly, okay? So this chapter explains events during the War of 1812 and how the nation changed after the war, because obviously things changed. You will learn to compare the North and the South as well as rural and urban communities. You'll become familiar with the American system, the Monroe Doctrine, and the Missouri Compromise, and understand how the American transportation system developed. You'll also develop new globe skills, so we'll be looking at the globe. I might have to steal ours from our classroom because I don't have one here at home. And you will learn the correct way to fold a flag. That's awesome. I might have to snag my hubby to help me with that one. Direct your attention to the picture on page 102 and 103. What do you think's happening there? Almost looks like it got blown up. It's being attacked, okay? It's a fort being attacked. You're correct. If you notice the little red flag here, and it's the focus of this chapter, and it says, in the early 1800s, the United States began to take its place among the nations of the world. Go ahead and direct your attention to page 103. At the top is what? What is that called? We've seen them before. They're usually at the headings of our chapters. If you're saying timeline, give yourself a pat on the back. Very good. You're right. And when does it begin? 1810. When does it end? 1825. So you math wizards out there, how many years is this timeline? Eli. I'm just pretending. I'm calling on you because I miss you guys. All right, if you're saying 15 years, you're right. 15 years. When did the War of 1812 begin? 1812. I hope you got that one right. Very good, and it ends in 1814. You can see when the Missouri Compromise started and also the Monroe Doctrine. I'm going to read this to you. Normally in class we would read this together and out loud, but I'm going to read it to you. I just expect that you follow along with me, okay? So you can see James Madison, the big, bold name there. That would be a key name to remember. Hint, hint. All right, so Americans liked Thomas Jefferson as president. Remember, we did discuss a lot about him, and the people really, really liked him. He could have won another election to serve for a third term. But Jefferson thought Washington made the right choice to serve for only 2 terms. Jefferson did not run for a third term. Instead, he helped his friend James Madison become president. James Madison did many important things before he became the 4th president. He had already shaped the nation. He had helped write the Constitution and the Bill of Rights, and he encouraged people to accept them. For years, he helped lead the Democratic Republicans in Congress. Madison and Jefferson worked closely together. Go ahead and turn the page. We are just going to read page 104, and then I'm going to direct you on a little review lesson back here and 2 workbook pages, okay? 104, if you look at the bottom, you see a painting of 2 warships. One called the Leopard is a British warship, and then an American warship, and they're firing on the Chesapeake Bay. You can tell, or I should say, how can you tell which ship is which? What's displayed on each ship? If you look real close and real tiny, what's displayed? And I can't even see up there. There's one right here and one over here. They're flags. The flags, very good. Madison faced a big problem when he became president. Other countries did not always treat the United States fairly since it was a new country. At this time, Britain and France were fighting with each other. This had an effect on American trade. Ooh, look what we're talking about. Cause and effect. When the Americans traded with the French, the British got angry. When the Americans traded with the British, the French got angry. Both countries stopped American ships from trading. Sometimes Britain took American sailors. Congress tried to solve this problem. Congress said that America would not trade with any country that stopped American trade ships. But when America stopped selling goods to countries, the national government made less money. Therefore, the government could not pay its bills. Interesting. Maybe keep your books open for your workbook page. I always say close your books and then you end up needing them. Okay, so in your workbook, you're going to do 2 pages, 57 and 58. Who knows what the Star Spangled Banner is? It's in there. What is that? Do we know? It's our country's song, right? I'm going to read this little paragraph to you on page 57. Follow along, please. During the War of 1812, the British attacked the Americans at Fort McHenry. American lawyer Francis Scott Key sailed to the British ships to ask for the release of a Dr. William Beans. The British commander would not let them leave until the battle was over. Key watched the bombs fall on Fort McHenry throughout the night. As dawn broke, he saw the American flag still flying. He knew this meant the Americans had won. He then wrote this poem, which is now America's song, national anthem. Okay? So you can read through or sing through the song, and then you have to answer the questions at the bottom. Okay? There's 1 through 5, not too bad. On page 58, you're completing the war with Great Britain. So you have at the top a box that says cause, and then you have an effect over here. Now, I did an example on the board. I think we did this. I can't remember if it was English or reading. I know we did it, and I just don't remember which. And it's been a while. So I wanted to just review with you real quick on that. So if you turn your attention up here, and I'll move my Chromebook a little closer. Okay, so cause and effect. So cause is why, the reason something happened, and effect is what, the result of what happened. So what's happening over here? What happened? A rainbow. And what is the result of this happening? The result is the sun shining and it's raining. So this is the reason something happened. This is the result of what happened from the sun shining and it raining. We get to see a rainbow. Another example is this kid was over playing baseball in the yard, and in this picture, the window was broken. So the result of the window breaking was from the kid playing baseball. Okay, so just a couple examples for you. So let's do number 1 together. Jefferson did not run for a 3rd term of presidency. Sorry about that. Jefferson did not run for a 3rd term of presidency. So what would the cause be? I'll let you look real quick. Excuse me, and I want to adjust my screen real fast so I can help you do this bottom part. Maybe. And I don't have it. Okay. It would be B, because he thought Washington made the right choice to serve for only 2 terms. Sorry, I was trying to find my little thing on there. It didn't come up. Okay, so that's just one example. Go ahead and skip down to the middle part where it says to complete each sentence. Yeah, this is when you might need your book. So Jefferson helped his friend blank to become the 4th president. It's on page 103. Okay, I'll let you answer those. And then at the bottom, 9 and 10, it wants you to write a fact about James Madison, something that's true, and then write an opinion about Thomas Jefferson. And that's something that's your opinion. What is not necessarily a fact, it's just what you think. So go ahead and complete page 57 and 58. Send a pic whenever you're done. They're due Friday, so whenever you get a chance to get them done. Okay? That's it for now.